My
Yes.
darlings, should I wear this hat? I just found this. No, I'm not gonna wear it
That's
back.
like a very, almost like a Luann hat,
It is a Luann hat. Wait, let's try it
right?
again. It
It's
is
like a
kind of a
little bit
Luann.
of a cowboy hat
Y'all,
moment.
don't be all uncool. Be cool. Don't be all uncool. Yeah.
What's going on? I mean, listen, you have had your own issues with Katie Janela this season, but the RHOC, let's just say it's basically over. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
one more part of the reunion by the time people hear this. Where are we? What do you think? What's going on?
And I say this, okay, I say this objectively. I really stepped back and I was like, okay, even if I didn't have my issues with Katie, do I miss her? And honestly, I didn't even notice she was gone. So I know people are going to be mad at me on the online. I know you guys are like obsessed with her online, but like, I don't know.
I can't I really can't tell. I mean, this is one thing that Alexis, believe it or not, the brain scholar that is Alexis Bellino, has pointed this out. And I see what she's saying,
Yeah.
but I have something to say about it. This is what she has to say. She said that she had a brain moment
Okay.
where producers, RHOC producers, have to know the truth about Tamara in that phone call. Like
Yes.
she
Yes.
said, whoever called with this muffled voice has to. You've been to you've been to filmings. I've been at filmings. You have to sign the release. You don't get a contract. You sign the release. So Alexis says that RHOC producers know the truth about Tamara. They know whose voice that is because how could they use that person's voice if they didn't sign a release on the TV show? And so therefore, producers have to know who this is. Whose voice is this? That's what Alexis says. And she brought it up and I was like,
She's not wrong.
she's not wrong.
Hmm.
But is that true? Or if you have a muddled voice or you're behind a screen and we don't, I don't know. Do you have to, do you still have to sign a release? Like I see what she's saying. It's a very interesting point.
I
And
don't
I'm
know if
like,
that's a sign of release. I don't think so.
like if
Because
it's not your voice, if it's like a wah, 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 like
yeah.
your voice is like this, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I think, for example, like Up and Adam when he was on the Salt Lake City, I'm sure he had to sign a release because they said his name. But if you couldn't really understand him, not everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's Up and Adam. Like, who's gonna know that?
I had to sign a release like when they used my podcast for
That makes
just
more sense.
me interviewing Sean, which I wasn't even on the show, but right. So, and
Oh,
I've
that's
been
good
to like
point.
a New Jersey filming where I'm in the background or New York. You still have to sign a release. Like Lisa Rinna, she wouldn't sign the release when she went to Alexia's wedding. And she's like, you can blur out my face, bitches.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, she did.
I love that. I love that. Well,
So
I had to sign a release too. You're right. And it wasn't even my voice on the podcast this season. When the vault was on RHOC, it wasn't even my voice. It was our guest. But we had to sign the release. So maybe you do need to sign a release.
I mean, that's what Alexis. I just didn't know if you had to, right? Like you had to sign a release and you weren't on
It
the
wasn't even
thing
me
at all,
at all.
huh? Well,
Monica had to
then,
sign it too. We both had to sign it.
I mean, that's what Alexis is saying that the producers have to know whose voice this is. They know the truth about Tamara and they know who called. And I'm like, it is an interesting point. This is where my mind goes. This after all this is where it goes because
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Is
don't trust
Alexis
Tamra.
right?
I don't trust her anymore. I mean, the way
You
that she
don't.
came for Katie and now she's best friends with her, I'm like, I don't know. Something about her is not right. And then the way she was imitating everybody at the reunion, it was so obnoxious.
Well, I've been saying this about Tara for years.
Oh,
Listen, I could separate it. I think watching her is interesting. She's a good housewife. She's not
sure,
going anywhere.
sure.
I do I think Gretchen did this? I mean, look, here's the good news for Gretchen. People seem to be over Erica, maybe knowing that she was receiving money from victims, and people seem to be over the fact that Tom, fucked Rachel and cheated on his girlfriend. And people get over it. Not everyone, but let's face it, Erica is over most of that. She still has lawsuits, and Tom is over. So, did Gretchen do this? Guess what? No one's going to care in a year. Or
No one's gonna care.
actually, no one's going to care in a month. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not opposed. I'm not in favor of anti-gay or anti-trans
Sure, of course not.
rhetoric.
Of course not.
But there you go, Gretchen. I don't know. I don't know what's going to
I
happen for
don't
the future.
know. That's my thing is like, did she do it? Did she not do it? You can't really prove that someone likes something. And a lot of like, there are a lot of queer men who don't like trans people. I mean, it's not just straight people that don't like, there is like, and I'm not saying it's right. That's not something I agree with. But at the same time, the way they crucified
Yes.
her, and then these ladies like were so upset. And I'm like, again, I don't care who you voted for, but Emily, if you're going to vote for Trump, you can't then be like, I'm so mad that Gretchen, how dare her acting like you're liberal because you're not really.
I have so
So
many problems with
it's
Emily Simpson. I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, I
a
just
little
think
self-righteous.
I just think that's the problem for me. It was such a good season and such a horrible season for me at the same time this
Interesting.
season.
I agree with you. Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
we had Katie, who then is not there at all. We've never really had that. Someone's just like killed off in the middle of the season,
Then comes
which
back.
right then comes back for the reunion. Then the whole second season is second thing. We're just disgusted with her for bloggers. Turns out everyone else is talking to bloggers, not just Tamra, if that voice is real. Emily Simpson was exposed. So it's like the whole thing is just a bloody mess. Like, do we have not what is so wait, like I liked the season, but I also hate it at the same time. Does that make any
That's
sense?
interesting. No, it does make a lot of sense. I actually, the second half, it was like, it felt like old school RHOC. Like the fights were so ridiculous. And I felt like the things they were fighting about were kind of over the top. Of course, the last episode obviously got a little dark, but like, I just didn't understand at least why Jen didn't go with Gretchen. Like, why did they put her in the car alone? They acted like she killed someone. It was just a little too much.
The whole thing was just, and I don't like secrets, and I personally don't
Mhm.
like bloggers on the show. It's
Agreed.
just you're
Agreed.
bringing things that are not on the show onto the show. It's supposed to be a show about friends. I mean, we know that's a term is used loosely, and
Sure.
now we have like if you have to think too hard, I'm just not interested.
Exactly. That's what it feels like. It feels like every season now, like except Potomac. Potomac's like pretty good about not bringing in bloggers, but every other show, it's like we get it. Like these people do interviews, they do watch what happens live. Like stop bringing it up and then crucifying them 7 months later. I don't care what happened. I love when Gretchen said that. Who cares what happened 15 years ago? Like, why are we talking about it?
Right. And so that's where also it's like, and I mean, I guess I understand. Look, Shannon wanted an easy season. She had it after last season.
Sure.
It seems like I'm picking on her. I mean, Heather has had like 10 easy seasons at this point. Like
Yeah.
she's above it. I don't know. It's
You just
just
talk about her career. I'm like, she's so upset about that. I'm like, that's not that deep.
right. I mean, Emily and Gina did the job. I mean, at this point, you've had
Yeah.
such a long run. Maybe it's time. I don't know. So it's like I liked it because it's certainly better than, I mean, I love these people. I love Elizabeth Vargas and I love Dr. Jed. And those weren't the good seasons. I mean, I like them as people. Noella, I don't like as a person. And that was also, so it's like we've had such bad seasons that.